Comesa Business Council and High People proudly present the 40 Days 40 Fintechs Initiative, a game-changing platform under the Include Everyone program, spotlighting the innovative technologies that are shaping the future of financial inclusivity across Africa. As part of our expansion across the entire Comesa region, we are bringing the 40 Days 40 Fintechs to Zambia and Malawi. This edition is all about highlighting the trailblazers using financial technology to break down digital barriers and empower lives across Zambia and Malawi.
My name is Putty Kabango Muuka. I'm the founder of Save and Remit Services. Save and Remit Services is a company that was born from the development of a digital application which caters for saving groups, village banking groups, and cooperatives. The main focus of this application is to create a digital identity for these informal sectors and to make them viable to the MFIs, as well as give them a digital structure which also intensifies security in terms of payment, because the application is linked to digital payments, that's mobile networks, as well as bank and Visa, MasterCard payments. So the Save or Remit application is currently present on Google Play Store. So our members, or rather users, are able to download the application from Google Play Store. Once they download the application from Google Play Store, they then register their group, of course, indicating the terms and conditions, the cycle period, whether they would want to use the application for both payments and savings, plus the administration component, which is all digitalized. The registration of that, of course, when contacted with us, contacted with Save and Remit, takes less than 2 to 5 minutes. We then produce them with an 11-digit code to which the administrators for that particular group are able to link every member of either their cooperative, village banking group, or saving group. So they link, and then once the members log on, register, they link themselves to the specific group using the 11-digit code. The administrators of that particular group then accept membership. Therefore, they still maintain that security of the group. So once they onboard, if they're registered to use the application for payments as well, for their savings, they're able to save. And then basically all savings are updated in real time. Every member can access their details and information from anywhere across the world. And they're also able to download their statements, which are generated in real time as the members are saving. We launched during the COVID pandemic. I think the entire world and country were on lockdown. Our launch was in November 2020. However, due to the COVID restrictions at the time, we were not able to carry out pilot projects. So we only managed to do and intensify the vision and mission of the business in 2022. That's when we kicked out and were able to carry out pilot projects with organizations such as FSD Zambia. We carried out our pilot on the NGOs and the saving groups that they have in Lusaka's rural areas. We currently now have onboarded a number of saving groups following the pilot projects that we had. And we currently have 50 saving groups that's sitting on our application, of which each group has a minimum of about 20 members. So in essence, we have 1,000 members that are actually utilizing the app. It's very difficult for a fintech company, which is just getting started, to actually acquire certain regulatory qualifications. For one to attend a payment license, there are quite a number of requirements needed. Also, the amount of money needed to fix for them to literally be granted that license is quite steep for a startup like myself to meet. And also, even when it comes to, like, say, for instance, aggregation with the telecom giants, The telecom giants, of course, right now, I think we have two major ones. We have Z Mobile, which is just gaining ground in Zambia. But with the ones that we have, of course, they'll look at the volumes that you already have as a startup. And as a startup, you're merely growing and growing the numbers. So they'll focus more on the clientele or the fintechs that are bringing in volumes of numbers already. And I think that disadvantages those on the lower end, the startups that have brilliant concepts like that, that we have, in that they don't look more at the value that this fintech or application is going to bring on board or in the near future, but look more on the volumes so that they can capitalize on the transactional value. And then other challenges that startups face in the fintech space are that of the costs that come to new app feature development. When you're in an industry like this particular one I'm in, there's quite a lot of new feature development required on a regular basis for you to maintain your space and aggression in the innovation industry. Technology changes every single day. There's the AI, AI also, that is growing at storm level. And it is a cost to actually take on these new features. We are currently developing the application on Apple Store. Of course, that comes at a cost also. And then also the USSD code, because in communities like ours, not everyone has internet and not everyone has the privilege of having an Android and an iPhone. So we want to roll out this application onto the rural areas where most people, even in the urban areas, where people actually use, simple feature phones, and that they'll be able to access their information and data. The 40 Fintechs initiative, so far, just what they've done, bringing women to this platform, bringing me to this platform, I think is a huge step. So what they can do, first and foremost, is to tap into the challenges that the women in the fintech space are facing, one. Two, work with regulators to see how best they can align certain regulatory policies or requirements to enable even women in the fintech space or starting up to actually be able to roll out the fintech ideas and also be able to benefit the masses. Whatever form of aid can be given to women to enhance their knowledge, and also just make it more action-oriented than just speaking fintech, financial inclusion. Every institution is talking financial inclusion at the moment, but very few actually promote financial inclusion and give financial inclusion action. So our app can be downloaded currently on Google Play Store. Our website is www.saveandremit.com.
This financial inclusion revolution is presented in partnership with Level 1 Project, Infitex, Cyber PLC Academy, and the Moduloop Foundation, with generous support from the Gets Foundation. Follow hashtag 40days40fintechs and hashtag Level 1 Project and be part of building a brighter financial future for all.